He doing all this he doing all that texting, doing all this trolling, but
Bro, he's been the
if it don't
number one
amount to nothing,
projected prospect for 2 years.
that's facts. That's facts.
He's been the
It's
best.
been a few players like
He's been
that.
the best
It's been a few
quarterback coming
players
out of
like that in
college
the
since
history.
Andrew Luck. What is the problem?
It's been the Andrew Luck talk like this.
Hey, we live now, really.
You feel me? We covered it. We talked about it. But guess who back in the news, man? Guess who goddamn back in the news? Your favorite player. Your new favorite player who plays for the Chicago Bears and who dang man look like he gonna be wearing number 18 this year. That boy Caleb Williams. He said, "Bear down, you wild."
I
Hey,
like it,
bear
man.
down, you
He bringing
wild,
some
man.
fun vibes, some new vibes to Chicago. I dig it.
All right, yeah, and with these new vibes, guess what? He also telling some of his players that, hey, guess what? So his new teammate, who the Bears, if you don't know, they had a pretty good draft, but one of the positions that they drafted for specifically was a punter, and his new punter, so the new addition to his team, that's what he texted him. He texted him said, "Hey, don't worry, but you won't have to punt much this season, dog. I got you. So ease your way into your rookie year, or something along those lines." Verbatim, I didn't say it verbatim, but you understand. So,
Yeah, he just
how do
said,
you
"Hey,
feel about your boy texting the punter saying, "Don't worry about punting this much this year"? He's still talking. He's still in the news. How you feel about this? Because you know how I feel. I want to hear your people.
I love it. I like it a lot because, like I was telling you, the Bears have been the butt of jokes for a long time. I'm tired of it. Now,
He said, "I'm tired of."
yeah, we got a
You fed
bad
up,
guy.
dog.
They're making this dude a bad guy. And look,
Mm.
I think it's time for the Chicago Bears to have a villain arc. We can be the NFL bad guy. Why not?
Oh, so
People
you want to take
argue
it back to the
for the
85
brand.
days?
Bruh, Caleb Williams come in, he whipping touchdowns. He got his nails painted, which that's not for me, but it's pissing people off. And you can't say nothing to him if he's throwing TDs. All
That's
I'm
true.
saying is I want the team to come in, embrace this dude, look at everybody making fun of him, talking about him for off the field stuff. People can't talk about his play, so they come up with stuff to be mad at. I want the team to embrace that. And you said, you know what? Let's go ball for this dude. Because he's
Mm.
giving the team some new life. And everybody
Mm.
they're just poking fun. Even though, look, he is
Mm.
doing some things that I wish he wouldn't do.
Mm.
But I want him to embrace the role as I think a troll. I think he trolling. And when he come out here this rookie year and he light their ass up, people going to be real quiet about it. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. You said a lot of good things. That's at least sounded good. You feel me? And at the end of the day, you're right. I feel like if he was to do all this and continue to say and continue to talk how he talking, walking that walk, and if he does actually come out here throwing touchdowns and actually balling, and the Bears actually as a team surround him and have his back and go to battle for him and really, really believe in this kid and really, hey, say, hey, guess what? We got you 1,000%. We gonna hold, cause we gonna hold you up and we gonna have your back. Period. I like that. I like that idea. But the thing is, he gotta work out. He gotta really go out here and throw some goddamn touchdowns. You feel me? He doing all this he doing all that texting, doing all this trolling, but
Bro, he's been the
if it don't
number one
amount to nothing,
projected prospect for 2 years.
that's facts. That's facts.
He's been the
It's
best.
been a few players like
He's been
that.
the best
It's been a few
quarterback coming
players
out of
like that in
college
the
since
history.
Andrew Luck. What is the problem?
It's been the Andrew Luck talk like this.
Nope.
Did who else a number one pick? Did Joe Burrow talk like this? A little bit, but not
Kind of.
really. He ain't
Okay,
really talk,
if
but
they
his
talk like
actions
that and
talk.
played the way they played, would it make up for it?
That's facts. But he ain't
That's all
touched
I'm
the field
saying.
yet. That's the point. He
That means he
hey,
know he good.
he better, hey, at the end of the day, he cashing a lot of checks right now. Let's just make sure they go
He
through.
the top
Let's
pick.
just make sure come Monday when I go ahead and check my bank account, that them checks in my bank account. You feel me? He is a top pick. And like I said, if the Bears really rally around him, and if they really, galvanize around him, and if he really lifts this franchise up like we expected him to do, and like we all want him to do, then I'm gonna shut up. Hey, guess what? Hey, my Bears hat, I'm gonna go ahead and put it right back on. That Caleb Williams jersey, I might not give me one of them, but I'm gonna
You
give me
gonna buy
a
a
jersey.
Caleb Williams jersey?
Hell no, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would probably never, but I'm
Yes,
capping
you
because
are.
I'm capping. I might one day. You feel me? If he deserve it, you feel me? If he really doing what he so called proclaiming he gonna do, you feel me? I'm gonna go ahead and be down. But my thing is though, with Caleb Williams, hey, it's time to put up or shut up. It's time. They gave you in the draft. They suited you. They got a couple of offensive linemen. They got you another wide receiver, another heavyweight wide receiver at that. So ain't no excuses. The offense is stacked. This is the most stacked offense on paper that we've ever seen. Yes, it's rookie year, but I don't want to hear that.
Year.
The way he talking, he better be rookie of the year. The way he talking, he better throw at least 20-some touchdowns. The way he talking, he better. Hey, the way he talking, he do got some expectations. Don't do that. The expectations are there. He's setting the bar for himself, so he better at least come close.
Him to make the playoffs, I think, is ridiculous.
Bro, I'm not really expecting them to make the playoffs, so to speak, but I'm expecting them to be in playoff contention, to at least be sniffing it. That's playoff contention in this division. Because guess what? This division is loaded, kind of, so to speak, in so many words. At least the Packers ain't going nowhere.
The Packers, yeah.
Lions ain't going nowhere. And then Minnesota, yeah, we gonna see what they do with JJ, but they a couple of years away. Because right now they rebuilding.
Jordan Addison, I think it's really good.
They still got Jamal. You feel me? Like I said, so it's basically stacked. So I wasn't wrong. So I wasn't wrong with saying it's stacked. This might be one of the best divisions in football, if we're being honest. At least competing for our top upper echelon. It's up there with the goddamn what is that? The AFC. West? Is that the AFC East? Yeah, the AFC West with Baltimore, Cleveland.
No, that's the North.
And that's North. Yeah, so it's up there with the AFC North. And it's up there with the AFC West, too. With Patrick Mahomes and them boys. Bro, it's going to get interesting. It's going to get interesting, and I'm here for it. You feel me? Caleb Williams, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm rooting for you, my guy. But you're cashing a lot of checks right now. You feel me? Hey, that first deposit ain't hit yet. So let's go ahead and see what you can do. I respect it. Hey, you texting a punter, you letting them know, hey, don't even worry about it this year. You putting a lot on your back, young man. Hey,
everybody get your final jokes in now. Get y'all jokes in, because it's over.
He said, hey, you said the friend. So let me ask you this.
Takeover.
Let me ask you this. How many years are you giving Caleb Williams then to prove his worth and to get us to the playoffs?
We'll probably be in the playoffs in his sophomore season for sure.
Okay, you going on record?
2 years, we in the playoffs. 4 years, Super Bowl, baby.
Hey, you said we go
it's
to the
now,
we good.
Them dark days.
You said the dark days behind us, bro. You said it's a new era, a new age.
What's it like?
Caleb Williams, welcome to Chicago.
Can't relate.
Hey,
no
we
more.
go into this shit, boy. We go into this shit, boy.
Y'all don't got no receivers? Can't relate. Hey,
he said can't relate. Hey, the Bears got it. We got it.
No more.
He said we was once down bad and out, but guess what? We sitting on top.
Back then you didn't know me. Now I'm hot.
Hey, bad deal, you did woman. Now I'm hot, they all on me. Bad deal, they did. Whoa, yeah, okay. Hey, I respect it.
Hey, we about to be winning Super Bowls, man. I'm excited.
Hey, that's a lot of. Hey, you putting a lot on this man's shoulders, man. I just hope he's ready for it. But
I'll trust the process. We done sucked for this long.
He said, what's another couple years? Okay, so you said the Bears have been trash for this long, but this many years. What's another couple years? So you said at the end of the day, you got your faith in your Bears. At the end of the day, you believe in the Bears.
We right there. We this close. Close. Because I think the defense did a really good job at the end of the year last year.
They
But
did.
deep down inside, I know they overachieved a little bit.
That's right.
So you're going to need
They
to anchor
definitely
down
did.
on the defense in the future because we're going to need more than what we got pass rushing.
That's facts. That's facts.
So
And
I
but
know
us, it's
that
always
deep down. But the offense, well, you get some more offensive linemen, but this is as good as it's going to get. And eventually you're going to have to replace Keenan Allen.
that's facts. And by that time, when it's time to replace him, I feel like he at least got another 3 years, 3 to 4 years. I feel like we can at least get another 3
Yeah,
4
he's
years.
31, so 34, that's a well-seasoned receiver.
Yeah, but at his trajectory, he's a route runner. He's a route technician. So who knows? At the end of the day, if you're a route runner, you can always still get open. You feel me? Even if you lose a little pep in your step, he's a you feel me? He's a magician at it. So we might even be able to stretch that. We're gonna see. At the end of the day, I got hope for the future. You got hope for the future, Caleb Williams. Hey, at the end of the day, I don't got nothing against you. Send that text to homie. I don't got nothing against you believing in yourself and believing in your ability. My guy, that's what the hell you're supposed to do. I just hope you're ready. Period. And let's see. All right, we're switching gears real quick, but we ain't switching that much though. Kirk Cousins, he said, you feel me? This is what he said. But this ain't what I heard. This is what he said out of his mouth. He said that he was shocked. He said that he wasn't expecting them to take your boy Penix. That's what he said. And I kind of want your standpoint on this. Ain't nobody expected. Ain't nobody really think that they was going to do this after guaranteeing that boy Kirk Cousins at least 100 M's. Ain't nobody think that this is what's going to happen. Do you think that Atlanta made the right decision for their future with paying Kirk Cousins and then also selecting Michael Penix? Do you think they made the right decision with taking maybe the Packers route, maybe the route that we've seen Kansas City take a little bit? Do you think they made the right decision?
Yes. First off, I love both of these quarterbacks.
Talk to me.
Right now, Kirk Cousins is a Pro Bowl lock for sure if he's healthy. Because you want to know why?
Okay.
He's got 2.5 All-Pros at his disposal. All-Pro 1, Bijan Robinson. All-Pro 2, Kyle Pitts. Potential third All-Pro, Drake London. And when you have that, all Kirk got to do is get it out, get the ball out. That's it. I don't have to do anything crazy. But Kirk is older. So, a year, maybe, if this doesn't pan out. But with all that guaranteed money, I'm not sure what the GM is doing because you do have Michael Penix, who is how old? 25?
26.
26. Michael Penix should be ready to go. And you don't have too much time to play with Penix. So I'm thinking if Kirk Cousins gets hurt at any point here, and that's what it is, it has to be that. Because I don't see Kirk Cousins underperforming here, especially with the talent that he has. And I think Atlanta's defense is good. But I'm not sure. I don't know the play here, but I do like this is a good problem to have. You have two good quarterbacks. One is way older than the other. So if I'm Atlanta, I'm like, okay, y'all can keep calling me crazy, but if one go down, I got one that's ready to go.
That's facts. That's facts. And honestly, after sitting with this, because at first I was puzzled like everybody else, like the whole rest of the country. I was puzzled, but I then started to sit back and I understood exactly kind of what you articulated. For me, it kind of makes sense that they did this. And the reason why it makes sense, because Kirk Cousins, he is coming off on Kiwis. Kirk Cousins, yes, they paid him all that money, but guess what? I done seen a lot of these teams eat dead cap before. Just like goddamn the Broncos, they eating like $60 million worth of dead cap going into this season. So at the end of the day, these NFL teams, guess what? They already get probably $360 million or $400 million almost from these TV deals. So what's another $60 million? It's like they really not losing nothing because they get free money every year from the NFL. So in the grand scheme of things, they ain't losing. At the grand scheme of things, all these billionaires and these dudes who own these teams, they don't get no F about a little money, a little bread. What's a couple million to them? What's 50 million to them if I'm a billionaire? I mean, to me, and that's money to me.
No,
but to them, they can wipe their butts with it.
I think they know they're probably not competing for anything seriously right now. So,
yeah,
I don't know. What does this really do to their cap in the next 3 to 5 years.
That's facts.
Because I think that's Penix's window. Really, 1 to 4, his rookie contract. That's when you want to try to see, okay, do we have the team to do this?
See the future. That's facts.
Yeah.
If you think about it, if you look at their team, bro, most of their players, at least their top players, would be John Robinson, the tight end. I can't think of his name. Give me Kyle Pitts. Of course, they got some defenders, Drake London, AJ Terrell. They got all those players are damn near under 26, 27, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
All them players are damn near young as hell. Real talk. So with them players being young, they have a young core. They are building for the future right now. Kirk Cousins is the present.
That's why he is perfect. That's why I think Cousins is perfect.
Me? And he is perfect. He is perfect. And in the grand scheme of things, like you said, if one go down, we got the other. But of course, like you said too, that's not even the only point. If one go down, we got the other. The point is that we're securing our future. We don't have to go back in the draft because guess what? If Kirk Cousins even remotely gets us anywhere decent, even if we make it in the playoffs, we're not picking in the top 10 if we make the playoffs. We might not get another chance at picking another good quarterback or quarterback on this caliber or quarterback that we really, really like. Because one, they probably think Penix was going. They probably didn't think Penix was going to still be on the board. They probably ain't think Penix was really. You feel me? They were going to like him that much. And then if he did, and you just happen to, hey, bro, at the end of the day, let's secure our future. Let's take him. And then, like you said, yes, they need an offensive line. Yes, they need some of these other pieces. Yes, they could have built the defensive line a little bit more, added some beef to it, added the 3 technique like everybody complained that they didn't. because you know how hard it is.
Linemen.
That's facts. That's facts. So at the end of the day, you're right. You feel me? A quarterback is a dime a dozen. And if you can get that quarterback position right, boy, you good. Look at all these other teams.
A diamond in the rough.
A diamond in the rough. And they feel like they felt like they got their diamond. So kudos to them.
Finding a good lineman is way easier than finding a good quarterback, y'all. That's simple.
That's facts. That's facts. And it is that simple. So switching gears, man. One last time as far as the NFL goes. Hey, that boy Travis Kelce just got paid, and he is now the highest paid NFL tight end in the league. Do you think the reason I brought this
contract?
His contract, I think, is 2 years. So they ripped up the other contract. They said we're just going to give you a new one. His contract is $34 million. It's worth $34 million total, but I think it's like 32 point something million, like that he's actually guaranteed to get. So I think it's all damn near fully guaranteed contract. So it makes him the highest paid NFL tight ends, and NFL tight ends ain't getting paid that much right now. It's kind of an undervalued position because the fact that I seen him take like 2 years, 34 million, I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, Travis Kelce is like 36, man, 35.
He is 36, 35. So he is up there, but he's already a legend. He's already good. I feel like he damn near 40-something M's, closer to 50, if I'm being honest. But you're right, he is up there in age. That's something that I didn't take into effect, and that's something that I didn't characterize in. But he hasn't had no drop off in his game. That's the only reason why I ain't taking into account. Because he hasn't had no drop off. He's been consistent. He's damn near finna go down as the best tight end in the history of the NFL, postseason and regular season. You feel me? He has that statue. So to be honest with you, you're right. And it's a team-friendly deal. It is fully guaranteed, I believe. Because if not, I would have got me effed up. But he is the highest paid NFL tight end. Moral story is, with them securing him for another couple of years, do you really think that they can repeat and they can get another championship with Travis Kelce?
Yes. They still have the best player in football, Patrick Mahomes. They've restocked on receiver. I think Hollywood is going to have a huge year this year. They drafted Xavier Worthy, who's got equivalent speed, and they still got.
Well, they're trying to get another Tyreek with him.
That's what I'm saying. And they still got Travis Kelce. They still have Pacheco.
Yeah, Pacheco is nice. Hey, they is nice. Like, so you saying they three-peating?
Yep.
I need to hear you say it. You said yep.
Oh, yes, sir. Patrick Mahomes, he gonna do it again.
Three-peat?
Yeah.
A three-peat.
Three-peat. You heard it here first.
They tag
3 times,
so they're gonna be so they're gonna go down as history. So they're gonna be up there with the Pats. They're gonna be up there with these other legendary teams. You saying?
Dude, Patrick Mahomes is one of the greatest athletes we've ever seen in our viewing area. he's going to go down with LeBron, Kobe, Tom Brady.
You saying this correctly?
That's Patrick Mahomes. Like, you have to compare him with people across other sports. That's how good he is. So, yes, until further notice, I'm going to just bet on the best player.
Okay. I respect that. My rebuttal to that is I've never really believed in their defense, but their defense always holds up. And at the end of the day, like you said, if you got the best player in football in Patrick Mahomes, then you can never be counted out. So you're all right in those few, I guess, points that I've given you. But you got to look at the flip side. Travis Kelce. It is a chance that he could, get a little hindrance. It is a chance that this team could be a little injury prone. You feel me? They could go through some injuries because that's the thing. They've been fortunate enough to not really have no major injuries come playoffs. They usually, around playoff time, they usually fully loaded. Besides maybe a couple of years ago when they had the offensive line that was really injured when they lost the Super Bowl, they had a couple of missing pieces. But most of the time, they're relatively healthy. So do you think they can stay relatively healthy all year and really be able to get through the gauntlet? Because last year during the regular season, boys was talking bad on them. Boys was saying they was looking like who wouldn't win. But, of course, we won't play for the regular season. We play for the postseason.
Yes.
So
that's because people are fickle and they're prisoners of the moment. They only see what's in front of them and they don't understand. Let me step back and have a macro view of things sometimes. And yes, and honestly, ask yourself, what other quarterback in the NFL can lose his best receiver in a free agency and go back to the Super Bowl and win? Who can do that? If Joe Burrow lost Jamar Chase, we're about to see Josh Allen just lost Stephon Diggs. Think about this.
Make a great point there, boy.
Patrick Mahomes is pretty much we've seen him in many scenarios now, and he's succeeded. Patrick Mahomes has an all-time win percentage of 80%. That means if he goes out there 10 times, or out of 10 times, he's winning 8 games, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Like, do you really want to bet against this person? And then if you are, what team are you picking to replace the Chiefs?
That's facts. I mean, my pick would be either, if not the Chiefs, I have my money on the Ravens because I want Lamar to get over the hump. I got my money on Cleveland because I think I think a lot of people are sleeping on him. And then that's just the AFC. And then coming out of the NFC, who I got to win it this year potentially, who they might have to get through. Of course, the 49ers ain't going nowhere. And then I have who else in the NFC?
The Dallas Cowboys.
The Dallas Cowboys potentially. Yeah. Because I feel like the Dallas Cowboys, out of all these years, they bound to get back. One day. Maybe when Jerry long gone. They gonna mention but I was gassing with the Dallas Cowboys. But honestly, the only team in the NFC that in the NFC is the 49ers. I can't really see
You can only see the Niners?
Yeah, I can't really because the NFC, bro, like right now,
you can see
it's a lot improving.
The Packers or the
I couldn't say the Packers.
Bears.
I was gonna say the Bears too, but I would have been gassing it. The NFC is kind of weak right now. The AFC is where it's at.
Why would you say that?
Bro, the NFC, I'm just being honest with you. What you want me to lie? Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, the AFC they do have all the really good quarterbacks.
That's what I'm saying. The NFC. Think about it.
Look, that's why it's a perfect opportunity for Chicago to come in and claim that role. We're gonna give y'all the antagonist y'all been dying for, that y'all been yearning for. We know y'all need somebody to hate. We know y'all simple hearts just feed off hatred and burn for it.
That's right.
So we're gonna give y'all what y'all want.
So let me give you a little trivia right now. Let me give you a little trivia. Do you know the last quarterback to take their team to the Super Bowl as a rookie? You know what team he played for? Do you know who the quarterback was?
Ben Roethlisberger.
You a little slime boy. But I think that's dope. But that's our era though. That's our era. But yeah. So do you think, honestly, like me thinking about it, it's possible, bro. With the Bears defense, with the offensive weapons, if we can stay healthy, if our offensive line can come together, I would
we
throw
need
the Bears
another
in there.
pass rusher, man. We know how this goes.
We do need a pass rusher.
We know how this story goes.
But you know something? I feel like we can trade for one. I feel like we can probably pick one up. I feel like potentially we might end up trading for one, but we gave away everybody. We gave away everybody to put ourselves in the position that we in now. To have all these draft picks to, come along like we are. And maybe, who knows, maybe we got a diamond in the rough in this draft. You never know. Maybe we might have a future Hall of Famer defender who we picked up.
We could be all right. Who knows? We still got
It's going to be interesting.
From last draft.
Yeah.
Did we take Javon? No. Was that
we ain't take Carter. It was
oh man, I'm flipping. He's slipping my mind right now.
He is
we got a double 3 technique last year.
That's right.
We got Montez now. We're gonna be all right. The D line is coming together, y'all.
No, that's facts.
I gotta look his name up because it's bothering me.
No, it's bothering me too. I was just trying to look it up, but it didn't come up. Shoot. Who is it? I'm looking out.
Yeah, I can't. It's not important.
Oh, okay. Here you go. Hold on. Here you go. Not DeMarcus Walker. No. It was Andrew Billings, Grevin Dexter, Montez. Montez?
No, it wasn't Montez, man. He played D tackle.
TJ Edwards, Tremaine Edmonds, Jack Sanborn, Jalen Johnson. Dang. Daniel Hardy.
He done slipped my mind. I promise y'all I watched the Chicago Bears every Sunday.
Bro, I'm looking at their roster right now from last year, and I'm not. Dang. But I know exactly who you're talking about. I can't think of his name though, and I'm looking at it too, and I'm still drawing a blank. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and touch back on that later. Come back for the next episode, and we're gonna have an answer for you. But Ben Roethlisberger, yes, he was the last player who won a Super Bowl as a rookie quarterback. Not even won a Super Bowl. Who took his team to a Super Bowl as a rookie quarterback? It ain't happened at least in the last decade or so. So who knows? We might have a resurgence. Bears.
It was, by the way.
Dexter, bro. I said Dexter.
Did you?
Yeah, man. He was like one of the first names I said. When you said
nah,
I'm like,
man, damn.
Man, this guy. I guess maybe I was talking to little. My bad, player. My bad. All right, but let's switch gears, man. So, of course, we hit on the NFL. Now, for all y'all fans out there, this is what y'all been waiting for. For everybody out there that's watching the NBA, for everybody out there that wanted us to cover the NBA, guess what? You're getting your answer. You're getting your wish. NBA Weekly is here. Hey, we got them gems. But y'all, are you ready? All right. So, without further ado, man, we had some teams that we got to talk about. We had some teams that was eliminated, that was sent home, that we got away bye-bye to in the NBA playoffs.
Bro, you calling
the first team that I gotta touch on, man, it's gonna break my heart. Is a team that you talked about. I guess we can talk about them. Phoenix Suns. They went home in 4 games. They had to bring out the brooms. I said that we was gonna bring out the brooms and we sweeping them out. So the Phoenix Suns, they were swept by the Minnesota Timberwolves. If you haven't heard, or if you don't know, or if you've been living under a rock, Kevin Durant was sent home by that boy Anthony Edwards. And I'm not gonna say you called it. I'm not gonna say you told me so, but you called it and you did tell me so. And we might have some Gatorade coming your way, potentially. Because we got some other bets in your boy. hey, we gonna even that score, boy. So don't trip, because we coming for you. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. The Phoenix Suns, they went home in 4 games. Do you think this is the end of the era? Do you think, because not only the Timberwolves went home, but we also going to touch on the Lakers, because guess what? They had to bring out the brooms for them as well. But first, let's focus on the Phoenix Suns, and let's focus on the Timberwolves. 1, are you impressed with the Timberwolves and how Anthony Edwards played? And 2, do you think Kevin Durant will stay in Phoenix, or will he end up hopping on a boat and going maybe back across the way to OKC or another team out there? Who knows? You talk to me.
Well, I'm very impressed with the T-Wolves, and as I expected, Ant was ready to play. He carries the spirit of competition, and I've been thinking of why did I play football, and it's because I carried the spirit of competition. That's what leads you to sports, not that you like the sport itself.
Yeah,
the spirit of competition,
talk that talk.
and Ant carries that. So seeing and Phoenix was ready. It was a great matchup. When they assembled this team, I didn't think, I'm like, okay, this is we got a bunch of big names. You know, this isn't a real team yet. And as we saw that all year, they didn't even play. How many games did they play together? All 3 of them. So
they probably
really
played at least like 15, agents. 20 games. That's facts.
Pretty much a bunch of rogue agents coming in to play the T-Wolves, who's been playing excellent all year as a team, because they only have 2 stars to rely on. One superstar in Ant. So they have to play good as a collective. So them sweeping Phoenix, I'm not surprised. Honestly, I was hoping KD would get a game, but the sweep for me, I wish I would have bet money on it. That's the only thing I could ask for now.
Okay, I like that. And honestly, you right. Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves, they came to goddamn play. And I feel sorry for OKC. I say OKC. I feel sorry for Phoenix. And I feel sorry for the team that they assembled. Because if you don't also know, Phoenix, guess what? They're damn near stuck, bro. They're stuck with KD. They're stuck with Devin Booker. And they stuck with Bradley Beal unless they want to ship one of these players off. Because if you don't know, they don't have a draft pick for the next 5 years. So until 2030, they don't have another draft pick. So guess what? After this season, them seeing that this season was a failure, that new owner that they just got, seeing that, hey, this little team I tried to assemble on the fly was not it. Me not getting us a big man, me not holding down some of the players that we already had coming into here, and me trying to switch up the whole team is not it. Yeah, they definitely needed a point guard. And damn, man, they need a big man too.
KD going back to the Bay.
You said go to you think KD gonna go back to the Bay? Yeah, hold on.
He gonna finish his years up back with his boy Steph. Draymond need to mind his tongue this time, and we can all finish our years off playing competitive basketball. How's that sound?
I like it. It sounds good. It sounds good.
All right, bet. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so you saying Kevin Durant is gonna be back on the move. Kevin Durant is gonna be out the back door.
That's my guess. And they have to get Clay out of there. Clay got to go.
So you think they gonna Golden State will take Kevin Durant and then ship off Klay Thompson to Phoenix? On top, because they got to give up a few other players too, because it can't just be Klay. Because like I just said,
if they can,
Phoenix don't got nothing.
True, but they'll have to come up with maybe a sign and trade for Klay. I don't know what if they got to pull what kind of NBA deals or whatever they got to do. But I think it makes sense for KD to go back to Golden State because it's an offense where it makes sense for him to be there. He don't even got to close games out because Steph clearly wants that. And he just won a clutch player of the year. Steph is still performing at a high level. And all he was missing was somebody that could do that with him. And that's clearly KD.
That's nice.
And they're familiar. Right. So, look, it's really
I mean, that's true, but can KD really close the deal, though? Can KD really come along for the party? Because, I mean, we just saw him in Phoenix. They just had to bring out the brooms. He had Devin Booker. He had Bradley Beal. They had a couple
Devin Booker is not a winner.
They couldn't even get one game.
Ever.
That's true. That's a great point. Devin Booker is not a winner. And he ain't never been a winner. He probably never will be a winner. Devin Booker needs to take his ass. You know what Devin Booker end up good at? He need to go play with Jalen Brunson out there in New York.
That's
where he needs to go. Devin Booker, if you don't go to New York, Devin Booker is gonna be a lost cause. He ain't gonna never win nothing.
I don't want him out here.
He said, "I want him out here in New York."
If I'm the New York Knicks, I don't want Devin Booker coming in here, requiring a lot of money, not playing defense, not showing up when it's time. wearing silly headbands. No.
He said wearing silly headbands. Oh, you covered up my man's headband. So it's a headband while they got swept. It's a headband while they had to bring out the room.
You gotta go. You gotta go, bro. Devin Booker has never shown us that he's a winner ever.
Yeah, Devin Booker. I'm not sold on Devin Booker no more.
Chris Paul came back. He came to Phoenix, and he was like Black Steve Nash. Had them boys playing out their mind. And then yes, it was cold that year, but every other year, trash.
He said
this trash. That man went to the offseason and said, "Don't double team me. We're just working on game." I'm like, all right. You got it, bro.
He said, "You got it. We just supposed to be working on y'all game. Y'all double team me at the gym." He don't got that killer mentality, bro.
Competition. That's it.
He don't got that. He don't got that killer in him, man. He don't got that dog in him.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I would have to agree with you. And Bradley Beal, he said, "Get him out." Honestly, to be quite honest with you, that was probably the dumbest trade and the dumbest deal that this owner could have did. He was getting cooked. And then why would you even want him? He's an Asian superstar. Not even superstar. He's an Asian star. Because I'm not giving Bradley Beal the superstar role. He don't get that no more. You just got swept. I ain't never get swept before. I ain't gonna get swept. Guess what? We brought out the brooms on you. Bring out the broom.
Right.
They got him up out of here. Exactly. And was like, Ant-Man said, what? He said, you think it's sweet? You think it what? Hey, they was not playing with these boys.
He said Brad got 5.
Hey. Hey, real talk, man. But hey, moral of the story is, man, it's gonna be interesting to see what the Phoenix Suns do because they don't have a lot of weapons. They don't have a lot of options with fixing this team. And honestly, for the Phoenix Suns, it is going to be very interesting as well, just to see what Kevin Durant does. Because Kevin Durant can either choose to stay, or he can choose to go. Even with Devin Booker, Devin Booker might even choose to go. But this team, something needs to happen to them. Without them getting swept, I am highly disappointed. They lost me a case of Gatorade, and they AKD. I'm gonna need you to hit me up, man. I'm gonna need you to pay for that. I'm gonna need you to pay for that. But anyway, switching gears, man. Let's go ahead and touch on the other team. I might have to take off my glasses for this one. The other team that got swept. The other team that they had to bring out the brooms for. The other team that got up out of there was the Los Angeles Lakers. They got swept.
They won a game.
Second straight year. Oh, you said they won a game? Oh, yeah, no, they did. They did win a game. Ooh, excuse me. So, the Los Angeles Lakers, they didn't get swept. They did win a game. All right, so they did at least have their dignity, but they lost that second game in Denver on another buzzer beater by that boy Jamal Murray. Is it playoff Murray now? Is it playoff Murray? Yeah, do we gotta start putting some respect on this boy name? Because he looked like he a rap boy. He looked like he don't got no fear. He looked like he is ready for anything, and he looked like he. Hey, speaking of a team that might repeat. Boy, they looking serious.
The NBA needs to install a playoff MVP. Do they have that yet?
They don't have a playoff MVP.
A playoff MVP? Well,
nah.
I think Jamal Murray would probably be leading candidate for a trophy.
Off a playoff MVP?
Yeah, for playoff MVP.
With 2 buzzer beaters and he's averaging probably 25. Yeah, and he's been that guy. He's been that guy, and he's won 2 games for him. So speaking of this game, or speaking of this series specifically, what do you feel like went wrong for the Lakers? And then also, how do you think LeBron is going to come back next year? And what do you think the Lakers have to do to be a competitive and get over this hump? Because at this point, they've only beaten Yoke one time out of the last 12 games, I think, or the last 12 times that they played, which is insane.
Right. Well, first off, I knew the Lakers because they're relying on too many players that are too streaky, unreliable. Rui Hachimura, Christian Wood, Torian Prince. Like this isn't a core that you want going in to a series versus Denver, especially a really good team, defending champs, a team that has your number, well coached. It's a recipe for disaster. They didn't win a game. AD, I know you think he played really good, but what, Dak Prescott stats? like a bunch of indie stats. It's okay. I got a double-double. I had 27 here, 17 here. It's like, dude, we need you to be what we need you to do what Joel is doing. Then y'all need a second superstar. So LeBron can run third. And he can run the point, but y'all do need a point guard now. Y'all need somebody that can come in and facilitate the offense when LeBron's not on the floor. Because who does that? It's just a bunch of ninjas out there playing ISO ball and jacking threes. And nobody can hit. Nobody can hit a corner three in LA.
That's facts. That's definitely facts. And honestly, if I had to say so,
on Bronny. Come on, LA done.
Oh, so you think the Lakers gonna pick up Bronny?
If somebody
the Lakers gonna really pick up Bronny?
And we go, hey, I got Bronny James. You want to come here? Need a very lucrative trade compensation.
Who you telling? Hey, I told you, boy. Hey, wherever Bronny goes, that boy, either LeBron gonna follow him or the Lakers gonna have to trade for him. Either one or the other, because LeBron gonna play with his son. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. LeBron got too much pull in that league for him not to play with his son. LeBron got too much pull in that league for him not to play with his son. Let me say that a third time. LeBron got too much pull in the NBA for him not to play with his son. So wherever his son go, even if his son enter the draft this year, he's going to be playing with him in about, I want to say, less than 2 years. Guaranteed. Facts. But on top of that, with the Lakers, you're right, though. AD, he did have a couple empty calories this series. AD, I was expecting him to play a little bit better than what he did. Because, yes, he had a couple double-doubles. He had a 25-20 game. He did that. You feel me? He was in his bag. Don't get me wrong. AD was definitely in his bag. But I don't need him to be in his bag. I need him to go ahead, reach in that bag and get it and grab the other bag that's in there. Get the Duffy. You feel me? You're in the bag, but I need you to grab the Duffy. You feel me? He wasn't killing. Because if you look what Joel Embiid did, bro, Joel out there on one leg, putting up 50. That's what we need from Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
We got to have you taking over games. We got to have the Lakers winning specifically because of you. Not because of LeBron, not because of Austin Reeves, not because of D'Lo. We need the Lakers winning because of you. That's something that you got to toss upon your shoulders. That's what you got to be in LA for, to be the star, the star, the superstar. You feel me? Because the reins, LeBron been handed over the reins to you. LeBron been said, take this. He tried time and time again, but guess what LeBron realized? Man, he can't do this ish. We need a third player. We gotta have another player. He don't want it. He don't got that dog in him. He got a little cat in him. He got a little hiss. He got maybe a little pup with a little bark. A puppy, you know that one puppy who always like barking, but soon as does. A little chihuahua. He got a little chihuahua in him. A little but he don't got it. You feel me? He got that in him.
Yeah, there ain't no bass in that bark.
Exactly. You feel me? Ain't no bass in this bark, bro. And with that is evident. Because Yoke was still getting anything he wanted. Yoke was still being Yoke. And this series proved that at the end of the day, the Nuggets ain't going nowhere. The Nuggets are here to stay. And the Nuggets are for real. They got that core with Gordon, who's still fucking young, who's under 30. Porter, under 30. Murray, under 30. Yoke, under 30. They are not going anywhere. And they got 4 consistent, proven, consistent. Did I say consistent? Consistent players that show up night in and night out. That's what you need as a good team. When somebody ain't got it, he got it. If he ain't got it, he got it. If he ain't got it, he got it. That is a team. They have a team. And they have a team that's here to stay. That's why the Lakers can't compete, because the Lakers ain't got no team. Like you said, they just a couple players out there saying, hey, who turn is it now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. You good? You kind of cut out a little bit.
Yeah, we good now. We good.
All right, good. So what I was saying was, man, at the end of the day, bro, the Lakers got to come with it. The Lakers, they got to make some moves this offseason.
Cancun.
Bro, yeah, they gonna have fun in Cancun, but the Lakers, they gotta come with it. They gotta go ahead we gotta get a new head coach. We gotta make some trades and we gotta make some shake. Because at the end of the day, if LeBron want to sniff the playoffs again, want to sniff the Western Conference Finals again, want to sniff a finals again, any kind of finals, besides a play-in final, they gonna need to make some changes. And I feel like it's a lot of changes on the way. This Lakers team will not look the same next year. I promise you that. I promise you that. Because at the end of the day, even Rob Lincoln, shit, his ass on the hot seat. I
They
might want
won
to
the
ship his ass up out of there.
championship and blew the team. All those players that went into winning that bubble championship, Dwight Howard, JaVale Rondo,
Yes.
who else was on them? They had a lot of really good players, and I thought it was a very team that utilized a lot of older players.
Exactly, and it's a team that could have
great.
came back and ran, bro. And it was a team that could have came back and ran it for another year. That wasn't a bubblicious. They could have played a normal season and could have just seen what they did in the playoffs. Then you could have did all this drags and stuff and made all these moves. Y'all just came off a championship. Why are you breaking down the whole team now? Why are you getting a new head coach now? Why are you firing him and them? Like you feel me? Now we finna be on our third head coach. LeBron had been in LA only for a couple of years. He damn near already finna be on his third, fourth coach. Like, come on, bro. We don't do this in LA. We don't get down like that. But with Genie,
y'all have bad coaches. Hold on, how many coaches did Kobe have?
Bro, Phil Jackson.
A lot
of bro.
He had a lot.
Kobe
after Phil.
Bro, that's the back end though. We talking about the back end. It was Phil. Yeah. Then it was what's that dude? The dude name who used to play with him? Luke Walton. But that's it. It was Phil, Byron. It was Phil, Byron Scott, Luke Walton, and then now it's been Russian roulette. So we got to get some stability in LA. I know we've been trying to get everything centered around Bron, but at Bron, we got to focus on the future. You feel me? Bron, hey, he finna be out the back door anyway. He finna, hey, like I said, he finna go play somewhere with his son. So let him
Austin Reeves.
Shit, if I do it. Shit, if he not. Anyway, man. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch gears, man. Let's touch on a few of these other teams, man. So, real quick, man. It's a lot of other games that's going down. The OKC Thunder, they've also brought out the brooms and they swept them boys, a.k.a. the Pelicans. I thought the Pelicans was going to actually make it an interesting series. I thought they was at least going to get one game. I didn't think they was going to make it interesting. I thought they was at least going to get one game. But, hey, them boys in OKC, them young gunners, they real. And guess what? They got them up out of there. So, now, OKC, they can potentially either verse the Clippers or the Mavs. And with this Clippers-Mavs matchup, the series is tied 2-2. And you got your money on the Clippers. I got my money on the Mavs. Last game, it came down to the wire. Last game, it was interesting as hell. Last game, boy, I was all the way tuned in. When I say tuned in, I was all the way tuned in. So do you still feel comfortable with picking the Clippers in this matchup versus the Mavs? And how do you think the series is going to play out?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much going to come down to whoever has the best game, pretty much. And if that's James Harden and Paul George versus Luka and Kyrie.
Yeah.
That's what, because it's coming down to the last buckets here. Because I think these are well-stacked teams. Even though I still think that the Clippers, but with no Kawhi now, it's tough. But now you really relying on James Harden. It's like you guys just turn them loose. It's like, look, go carry us, because you still got two killers with
that's right,
James Harden and Paul George, and really three.
And they both showed up because James Harden and Paul George showed up
off the bench and going for 25, 30,
potentially
20, 25 game. It's like that's likely. So I really like the Clippers here, but we know what it's like when Luka just
man, and Luka been inconsistent this series, bro. That's what a lot of people sleeping on. Luka has been inconsistent. He hasn't been. Don't get me wrong. He's put up 20 and 10 and 10. He's put up triple doubles. He put up damn near 30, 10 and 10 the other night too. Bro, at the end of the day, he's been inefficient though. He's shooting 10 for 19, 10 for 23. He's shooting not that great. Kyrie is the one who keeping them afloat. Kyrie is the one who driving to the lane. Filet, you feel me? Kyrie is the one who really, you feel me? Hey, hitting them big shots and them big bonus. You feel me? Kyrie been balling this series, and Kyrie really won it. And that's the only reason, bro, why I'm still going with the Mavs. I'm still keeping my pick, and I'm still thinking that they can end up pulling it out because I believe in Kyrie, bro. Kyrie, he looks like he's centered, bro. He looked like he's focused. He looked like he got that dog in him. He looked like he ain't going home for nobody. But this series is going to be a dogfight. I feel like this series will go to Game 7. You say you got the Clippers, I got the Mavs, and we're going to see. Because, hey, this is a fight, bro. And it's going to come down to that last game. And it's going to come down to who wanted more. And the winner of this series, I can see them beating OKC, and I can see them going on to the Western Conference Finals as well. So, real quick, because I didn't hit on this, but let's backtrack a little second real quick. The Nuggets, they are set to play the Timberwolves.
I got the
How you feel about
Timberwolves.
that matchup?
Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves? You said that quick as hell, boy. You said that with
Yep.
you said that with authority. You feel that in your spirit. You feel that. You feel like Anthony
Yes,
Edwards
sir.
going to
They got the best
be.
player on
This
the
going to be
court.
his coming out party. They got the best player on the court.
The best player on the floor.
The Timberwolves got the best player on the court versus Jamal Murray and that boy Yoke.
At this point, it's
Bruh. And you know something, though?
me. I know he had a
This-
meniscus tear, but he's been playing good. But now he's got to see Yoke. But you
That's
got
right.
Rudy, so you're going to have some help. But can he hold up? The Timberwolves a great opportunity. And
My bad. You cutting
Ant-Man a
out.
great opportunity to take this series. Timberwolves in what? Timberwolves in 7.
Timberwolves in 7.
Yes, sir.
I like that pick. And honestly, like you said, if Karl Anthony Towns can hold up, he got Rudy Gobert to help him. This is a hell of a matchup. I think they're the best team in the West to match up with the goddamn Nuggets right now. Because like you said, they got 2 big men that can bang with Yoke, that can take care of Yoke, that can neutralize him, not all the way, but just a little bit. And then they got Ant-Man, who don't mind covering JP if he hot, don't mind covering goddamn Murray if he hot, don't mind covering goddamn Gordon. You feel me? They got defenders. This is the best defensive team in the league. You understand me? So they ain't going for none. You feel me? They gonna be prepared. You come to that hole, you better be ready to leave on the ground. Leave you trying to pick yourself up off the floor. Because they ain't gonna play with you. And I like this matchup, bro. And I'm gonna go with the Nuggets just because I like your pick and I respect your pick, but I feel like that boy Murray gonna come alive and he gonna solidify himself. I couldn't hear you cut out a little bit again.
Yeah,
but
we back. But you take
okay, yeah, you loud.
Nuggets.
I can hear you. Yeah, I'm taking the Nuggets because I want to be different. And low key, we can put another case of Gatorade on this because this is gonna be a hell of a series. And if I did lose another case, I wouldn't mind it. I'm not actually on this series. I'm not sold. So actually, no, I'm gonna keep my money in my pocket. All right. So this series, but then again, no, because they did just beat the Lakers. Fuck the Nuggets, man. No. I ain't betting in the series. F the Nuggets, man. They still beat my Lakers, man. I don't care. But you're lucky though. You're lucky because I don't got no dog in this fight. You're lucky. But this is going to be a hell of a series, and I do see this series going to 7 games. So now, let's move on to the you know what I'm about to say. Let's move on to the Sleepy East. All right? The Celtics playing the Heat.
Okay, I thought she was about to say the damn you know what? Before, let's just get it over with. We got the Cavs and we got the Magic.
Okay, the Cavs and the Magic. Okay, Cavs and Magic. This series, they actually have halftime right now, but this series is tied up 2-2. The score is 48-47. All right. This series, I mean, the Magic, the Cavs, we both ain't got no dog in this fight. Nobody really. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all are really some Cleveland Cavaliers fans, if y'all really some Magic fans,
sorry,
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry,
Snoozer.
But I'm already getting sleepy talking about them. At the end of the day, I'm taking the Cavs.
I'd rather go read.
He said, I'd rather go read. Hey, but I'm taking the Cavs in this matchup. The series is tied 2-2. Comment down below if you want us to really talk about this series. We really can. We can because we do know these players and we can talk about it. But please save us the trouble. All right. Moving on, though. Moving on before we really go to sleep. Moving on. Let's go ahead and talk about the Celtics and the Heat, man. This series is tied 3-1. Tonight, Boston has the chance to go ahead and move on. And, you know, at the end of the day, do they play tonight and tomorrow?
No,
they play tomorrow. My bad. They play tomorrow. My bad. That's me. That's me, big dog. That's me. Because it's the Phoenix. It's the Knicks playing tonight, and then you got the Bucks also playing tonight. My bad. So the Celtics, they're playing tomorrow. Do you see the Celtics closing out this game, this series 4-1? And how do you feel about the Bucks, them actually losing Damian Lillard 2 games ago, and how they're injured, like the injuries just caught up to them.
You talking about we talking about the Celtics or we talking about the Bucks here?
Oh, Jesus Christ, my bad. We
Yeah.
talking about the Sun. Let's focus on the Celtics. See, talking about the East, boy, they got me sleepy. Talking about the Magic in Cleveland, you see what they do to me, boy? See, nah, but seriously though, let's focus on Boston playing Miami. All right,
Yeah.
do you see Miami closing out? Do you see Boston closing out the series tomorrow?
Yes, the Heat have shown that they can't keep up. Look, they let Derek White get off.
Bro, he hit like 6 or 7 threes.
Bro,
he hit 6 threes in the first quarter, bro. I mean, not in the first quarter, first half.
Jimmy Butler, yeah, bro. We know Miami's outgunned. They were in the play-in. They really didn't have no business winning, but they did because they Miami. But y'all are outgunned.
They did still won. Eric Spoelstra always good for one game.
Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra always good for one game in the series. He ain't gonna never let them go out down bad like that.
But
so they got their one
Miami
game.
Was like seriously gonna do anything against Boston, especially with no Jimmy. With Jimmy, I give you a puncher's chance, but without Jimmy, you got no chance.
That's true, and I feel like at the end of the day, you hit on the nose, man. With Jimmy would have been a different story, different scenario, different case. It would have been way different story. Everything would have been different. But without Jimmy, it's ugly. So, at the end of the day, they got their one game, but I do see Boston closing out the series tomorrow. And Boston, once they close out the series tomorrow, then Boston will be taking on either the winner of Cleveland or Orlando. So that's pretty much a goddamn cakewalk. So you can say Boston. Once you finish off Miami, guess what? You made it to the Eastern Conference Finals. So you're welcome. Nice. Great job. Now let's move on, though. Let's move on to the real good teams, to the money games, if we're being honest. The Bucks versus the Pacers. All right? The Bucks versus the Pacers. Like I told you, we like to play on food. And Dame looked like he might be out for the series. Giannis looked like he might be out for the series. Bobby Portis got ejected last game. And we tried.
Smacking people.
He did slap that boy. I was like, dang, Bobby. Bobby.
They could have used the man.
It was ugly. I feel like if they would have had Bobby, bro, they probably would have pulled that game out. Because it was a close game, bro. They had a good shot. It was going back and forth, and they really looked like, hey, at the end of the day, they wasn't trying to, just go out there and lay over. You feel me? They kept on battling back, but they just didn't have that extra push, that extra edge. And then they couldn't stick defense for nothing. They couldn't, I seen boys just filleting, just laying it up, bro. I'm like, bro, I can make a layup. Put me in, coach. Like they just letting people, and I never really seen that with a Bucks team, just letting people just walk through the lane. Giannis ain't going for none of that. You feel me? So it's looking real ugly. I feel like the Bucks, their supporting cast, though, if I'm being honest, I feel like the Bucks supporting cast, they will be able to pull this series out. I feel like this series is going to go to 7 games. I feel like Giannis may end up coming back for Game 7, potentially. But I feel like the Bucks supporting cast can pull this out. Because guess what? Indiana, Miles Turner got hot for once in his life, for once in his career. I mean, if
they hit 23 threes, bro.
Exactly. So what's the likelihood of them doing that again?
It's not.
And like I said, even with Bobby Portis and even with some of the Bucks players, they was cold. Like some of the Bucks players, bro, I guarantee,
bro.
I know they couldn't score.
No Dame.
But that's what we got. Portis. If Portis would have been there, Portis would have got us a couple hard fault buckets. Portis would have got us a couple hard fault buckets.
Say if Portis come back, you still telling me Christensen, Bobby Portis, and Brook Lopez are about to get this done now?
Yes.
You're going to win 3 in a row.
Yes.
Nah, you dreaming, and you know it.
Yes. It might be a far-fetched dream, but it's not even 3 in a row.
We just need 2. Doubling and tripling Chris Middleton because nobody else can do anything.
That's facts. But guess what? Somebody's gonna come alive. We too deep, bro. For not all we need is one player.
They'll have some dude named AJ Green.
Like, you know who we should have played?
Bengals. Ooh.
You know who we should have played? We should have played Giannis' brother. Bricks. Hey, Giannis' brother looked like, when he came in the game that last little minute and 30 seconds, boy, he looked like he was ready to ball, boy. Put an Antetokounmpo, little Antetokounmpo in there.
Get him out of here, bro. Who you trying to fool?
At the end of the day, bro, I hope Dame come back at least another game. But with him having an Achilles, with him being an older player, with them just getting him, I honestly don't know, bro. Like, this is my team to go to the Western Conference Finals, but losing Dame, I still gave us a shot. Losing both Dame and Giannis, it's like, bro, I can't win or lose. So we're going to see if Giannis comes back. We're going to see if Dame comes back. But to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. But if you really think about it, this is what happened last year. Giannis got injured last year. This is what kept us from reaching the Western Conference Finals and really competing for a championship. So if I'm Giannis, I know I'm frustrated at this point. I know I'm mad. I know I'm feeling some type of way. And if I can even go a little bit, yes, potentially that I can end up like Kevin Durant. Yeah, you feel me? I'm the franchise player. Yeah, all that. But at the end of the day, like, this is our shot, man. Like, we can't really go out like this. But even if they did, I say, yeah, we can come back next year, but then I won't be able to talk until we get in the playoffs. I wouldn't be able to talk all year. That's when I'm really down bad for. Because I feel like if we can at least get past this first round, oh yeah, we're gonna see Boston. Because Giannis gonna come back and Dame gonna come back. We can get past this first round. But right now, the Pacers and these young gunners that's in the NBA right now, they like out with the old and with the new. All these young gunners, they smell blood right now. They smell blood. These old heads in our league, the Giannis, the Dames, the Bobby Porters, the Brook Lopez, they bleed. The goddamn Curry at home, KD, LeBron. Hey, the end of the era is coming, bro, and approaching swiftly, fast. You feel me? And it's sad to see, but kudos to the young gunners, bro. I challenged them. I said, hey, I need some young gunners to step up. I need some young gunners to take over the league. I need some young gunners to, you feel me? Let us know who here and who gonna be here for a while. And hey, they speaking, and I'm listening. You feel me? So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited to see, you feel me, how everything shapes up with the Western and Eastern Conference Finals matchups, and also when it comes to the NBA Finals, those matchups as well. But in this series, bro, I like the Bucks still. I like the Bucks, and I'm not gonna bail out on my pick. I see you taking the Pacers.
Yes, definitely, bro. They up 3-1. It's over.
He said it's over.
And all your best players. Yes, it's done. Oh, what are you even talking about?
Okay, you right. We gonna see. I will put a case on it, but
and y'all got Doc coaching.
Don't do that to me, bro. Don't even be like that.
This
but you're right. We do got Doc is, but nah, that boy might be bad luck though. I'm just saying.
Good luck.
Shit. I don't know how he got that one ring, but his ass got lucky, and that's the only thing that's saving his ass right now for you. Because, bro, if he ain't have a ring, he wouldn't be. Boy, he would have been out the league. He wouldn't be coaching ish if he didn't have that one ring with Boston. And the fact that it's with Boston, I feel like is why he's still getting these nice head coaching jobs. The fact that he won a ring in Boston, the only fact. If he would have won that ring anywhere else, he's not being revered as he is. Facts. But he won it in Boston. He got that legacy. He had that. He was there for a minute. You feel me? He did his thing, but it's ugly now. It's definitely ugly. And hey, you said you got Indiana. I'm riding with the Bucks. Series 3-1. They play tonight, so we're gonna see. Hopefully Dame plays, but it's unlikely. But even if he don't, I still got my faith in him. So after this game, we're gonna see. Hopefully I can put some more Gatorade on it because I don't see the series being over. Anyway, moving on to our last series, man, and this might be the best series of the playoffs. In this series right now, this game, bro, I love these games. It's right now, it's 6 minutes ago, and it's 77-80. The Knicks are up, and they beat the 76ers right now. This series right now is tied 3-1. The New York Knicks are up, but the goddamn Philadelphia 76ers ain't going down without a fight. And, hey, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I am loving it.
Yeah,
at the end of the day. Series. It's been a hell of a series. Hey, with Joel putting up 50 damn near, and hey, he ain't trying to go home. With Joel, you know, trying to get in his bag and really putting the team on his back, I'm loving it. And he's really showing that, hey, he's the best player in the league right now, dog. One of the best players in the league. I ain't gonna say the best, but he's definitely making a strong case for it. And with the way he's putting his team on his back right now, I'm loving every bit of it, bro. And I'm interested to see this game. I really want to put this game on. I'm actually low-key watching it right now, but we ain't gonna talk about all that. Yeah, I just continue to listen to the words I'm saying, not what I'm doing. All right. but see, you watching it too. And we both low-key watching it right now. So, hey, this game, bro, this whole series has been a pleasure to watch. Watching Jalen Brunson come into his own and really take the league by storm. Because guess what? Jalen Brunson, he's a superstar. Jalen Brunson, he's a superstar now. he's a superstar. Because guess what? He did it back-to-back years. He's been consistent. He's showing up. He hasn't been injury prone. I
think he's a star. He's still at star level.
He's a star. Okay, so you still use. Oh, okay, I gassed it. I might have gassed it.
No,
he's still
I
at star level.
You didn't
but
gas
if he can get
I
them,
think we don't have a good definitions on star and superstar. I think stars they're like Jalen Brunson, Trae Young, Jaylen Brown, like who, De'Aaron Fox. Like these are stars. Like they're
stars.
superstar.
But he's an emerging superstar.
Yeah,
he's an emerging superstar. That's a better word.
Step, but right now,
he's an emerging
superstars are LeBron, Steph. Right now, KD still.
Giannis.
You might be able to cut them off that list, but yes, Giannis, Embiid, Jokic, Ant. I think you can put on there now. But
Ant, you can. Ant solidified. If Ant really do what he's supposed to do this series, Ant gonna be top 5, boy. You already claiming he's top 5 right now. You on record saying Ant is top 5 right now. If he do what he got to do in this series, boy, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon quicker than white on rice. Hey, I promise
you. Ant takes out the Denver Nuggets,
bro. I might pick them to be the favorite to win the championship, dog. If he take out the Denver,
we
might be having a different conversation, bro.
We're gonna have to give him up as the best player in the league.
That's if he can continue throughout the whole playoffs. And guess what? It's only gonna get harder. So,
True.
But if he can do it, if he can pull off this task, taking out the young Goliaths in the league.
Look, I think they got
be serious.
The Timberwolves. They are a great dark horse because I don't think anybody's were really expecting them to look like they were going to win the title. But right now they're looking like title contenders. You mop up Phoenix, but we can't get too carried away because I don't think Phoenix was a good team. But they're about to play a really good team. And depending on how they look against Denver, if they come out here and it's a close series every game, because Denver did say last year that this was the toughest team that they played. And I think they only went 5 with the Wolves. But
yeah, they only go 5 on them.
But even though
the Wolves gonna be thinking,
5,
bro, what?
That was a tough 5. It's like, whoa,
exactly.
That was close.
And every game was pretty close too. There wasn't no game that was really like a blowout. So this series is gonna be tooth and nail. They studying for him. So this is gonna be my favorite series to watch. This is gonna be my favorite series to watch, just like equivalent to the 76ers in New York. So who do you got for this New York and 76ers? You think the 76ers are down and out? You think this is it tonight?
Ain't no way. Anybody at 3-1, you done.
He said anybody at 3-1. He said I'm playing the odds. Yeah, I can respect that, and I wouldn't doubt you. And at the end of the day, with a healthy Joel Embiid, I think this is a different story. And yeah, with a healthy Joel Embiid, it's a different story, dog. Maybe even if you add another player or two, but right now I'm only going.
Dude, a healthy Joel Embiid,
with a healthy Joel Embiid,
look different.
Oh yeah,
Philly might be a 1 seed.
That's facts. That's facts. So I respect that, bro. And hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with them too. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Denver. I said Denver. I'm gonna go ahead and go with New York.
We're going with New York.
I want Philly. I like Philly, but New York, they too polished. They don't got no injuries. Them boys are playing out of their minds. Joe, hey, at least he won one, and he proved to everybody. He proved to the whole world, hey, I ain't no motherfucking soft. I ain't soft. I came back and I'm still injured, and I'm still balling, putting up 50. So Joel Embiid, you got my respect, dog. You have proclaimed to be damn near one of the best players in the league, and I'm gonna treat you as such. I respect you, my guy. But on that note, my guy, hey, you want to hit this new segment with him? You want to hit this little trivia? I got 2 trivias for you. All right. Hey, so y'all, hey, it's Trivia Gems coming your way. All right, it's a new segment on the Golden Gems podcast, man. Hey, it's sports gems trivia, but hey, it's Trivia Gems. You understand me? So, Big Cheese. Hey, I know you a Bears connoisseur. You feel me? I know you love your Bears franchise, but guess what? You ain't going to love them that much tonight because I'm finna stump you. All right? I'm going to give you 3 questions, all right? You got 3 trivia questions, and I'm going to even give you your word bank. I'm going to even give you options, things to choose from. You understand me? So what I'm going to need you to do, answer these questions in a timely manner, though. So I'm gonna give you about 10 to 20 to maybe even 30 seconds. All right, but really 10 to 20. But if you need 30, I might give you 30. All right. So trivia gems coming your way. Hey, you a Bears fan, so these are all Bears questions. All right. First question that I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
Where were the Chicago Bears founded? Your 4 options are Branson, Missouri, Decatur, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, or Peoria, Illinois. Once again, where were the Chicago Bears founded? And don't be Googling on me, cheetah.
Peoria.
Peoria?
Illinois.
Oh, Peoria? Yeah. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. But guess what? You're wrong. The franchise was founded in Decatur, Illinois in 1919. The Chicago Bears, so they was founded in Decatur in 1919, but they moved to Chicago in 1921. So literally, they was only there for 2 years, literally. But hey, I ain't gonna hold that against you. So now, how much did the first owner, so George Hollis, how much do you think the first owner paid for the Chicago Bears franchise in 1921? All right, I'm gonna give you 4 options again. How much did he pay for the franchise? All right, in 1921. Remember, 1921. Is it $1,000? Is it $10,000? $100,000 or $100? How much did the Bears franchise sell for in 1921?
I was in my head.
Hold on.
About $1,500. He said, "I'll take that used car." About $1,500.
He said $1,500. So you think the Bears franchise sold for $1,500?
I think he paid
$1,500. So $1,000?
I think he paid $1,000.
And you want another guess?
Lying.
He said $1,000. Bro, the Hollis family purchased the rights to the club from A.E. Stanley Food Starch Company for just $100, bro.
$100.
So they, yes, $100. The Bears franchise went for $100 in 1921. What the hell was
I got $100.
What was that? Hey, I got $100 too, boy. Hey, can you re-auction it? All right. So last question, man. I'm gonna try to.
I'm gonna get this one.
All right. I'm gonna try to help you out. What we
got?
All right. So listen to me. Ooh, this is gonna be a good one. All right. Which Chicago Bears player was nicknamed the Galloping Ghost? So the Galloping Ghost. Which Chicago Bears player was nicknamed the Galloping Ghost? Was it George Hollis, Red Grange, Gale Sayers, or Walter Payton? So the Galloping Ghost. Man. Which player was named the Galloping Ghost? George Hollis, Red Grange, Gale Sayers, or Walter Payton?
I'm gonna go with Red Grange.
Red Grange. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, Red Grange. All right, so Chicago sports writer Warren Brown nicknamed Grange the Galloping Ghost, a nickname that resulted from him scoring 5 touchdowns the first 5 times he touched the ball in 1924 against the University of Michigan. So yes, the Galloping Ghost, that boy Red Grange. That was a great one. Yeah, at least you ended right, boy. I'll see you out here.
Walter. I knew it wasn't
Gale.
Sayers.
Yeah, so you really had 2. So it was either one or the other.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you out here. Good job, my guy. I get that. You want one more for the road, or you want to end on?
Give me one more for the road.
All right, one more for the world. This is going to be another nickname one. All right. Which Chicago Bears player was nicknamed the Refrigerator?
Come on, man. That's too easy.
You want to? Do I got to give you the board bank, or you just gonna name it?
Yeah, William Perry.
William Perry?
Yes.
Yeah, William Perry.
On,
he was nicknamed the Refrigerator. They AKA called him Biscuit because he was shy of 350 pounds. So the Refrigerator, William Perry. Hey, hey, you better get that one right. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's way too easy.
Hey, that's facts. All right, good job, my guy. So trivia gems. Hey, That boy Big Cheese, he came.
Right.
He saw. He conquered. He went 2 for 4. All right. So hey, at the end of the day, you 50%.
Hey man, that other
all right.
dude, how Bears fell into $100. What?
Yeah. Yeah, that is a little blasphemy. That is a little wild. I ain't even believe when I read it. So I give you that one. But hey, man, on that note, y'all, hey, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, man. We got a lot of different things coming for you. Hey, Big Cheese, hey, he even got a new mic in the house. All right. So hey, we bring a different audio to you. We're bringing different visuals for you. So it's a lot of different things coming on the Golden Gems podcast very soon. All right. Yes. Make sure you do me a favor, though. Yes, please do this for my favor before y'all leave. All right. Make sure you send them to see your mommy, your daddy, your best friend of another friend, Lil Johnny, Lil Timmy, Lil Susie, and don't forget about Lil Joanna, because you know she just moved in 2 up the block. All right. Understand this. Send this to everybody. All right. Don't be scared and don't keep all these gems to yourself. All right. Hey, Big Cheese, thank you, my guy, and I appreciate you. Hey, it's been a pleasure, as always. All right.
Likewise. Take it easy.
Likewise, man. Hey, take it easy. One love, y'all. And guess what? We out. It's been that one. Sports Gym. Yes. Yeah. Uh-oh. Is we out? We done? Or we still live? Hold on. It's loading. It's saying it want us to go and get cut out of here, but I don't know
like
if
the
really
post
want us
credits.
to cut out. All right, the post credits is looking scary right now.
Hey, we live now, really.